How's the life, everyone? It's Eric Lima here. You're watching EML77 TV, episode 191. How's everyone doing today? Well, I got some great news. I know people have been hearing about a winter storm. I think Maya is coming here, but the good news is the uncertain. But people said that it's uncertain how much is going to fall and what we're going to get. We're majorly going to get 1 to 2 inches here in the South Coast before it changes over to sleet and rain. Which, I'll tell you one thing, I'll take that. It was my original concern because I checked out the weather earlier on. Because I usually checked weather.com, which is the weather channel, and WPRI weather. And WPRI said they don't know. Weather.com originally, I think it was this past Thursday, or was it Wednesday or Thursday, they say, 5 to 8 inches. I thought, ew, that's not good. But then they've gone down to 3 to 5. I'm like, okay, but now it's basically, according to the National Weather Service, I just checked them out, we're just getting 1 to 2 inches, which is not that bad considering. Or then again, it's more like a whole hum type of thing because we've been getting that much. Winter Storm Harper, we had like 1 to 2 inches before it poured rain on Sunday. So it's a little bit on the crazy side as of late. But we had a decent winter here in the South Coast. So that's good so far, and working at the job that I'm working at is a nightmare during the winter, you know what I mean? But so far, it's been good. I've gone 83 days without having to, since the winter started, yes, 83 days without having to shovel snow. The last time I shoveled snow was November the 15th of last year. That's the week before Thanksgiving, where we just got plastered with 4 inches of snow, but it was like when the majority of the snow happened the north side of the building instead of the south side. So it's like, okay. Now forgive me if I keep wiping my nose. Like I said, we live in this region. It's cold, winter time, and all that good stuff. Yeah, so we have 37 days left of winter. We've already used 84, 85, 86, 87 days probably, but we have 37 days left. That's really crazy. Thinking about over 120 days of winter. So, so we'll see what happens. They predicted above average temps in April. Also, I'm 35 days from my first vacation in March. A week of St. Patty's Day. I will be watching spring training games and having some fun and everything else. And I'll be sleeping in, waking up. And I'm going to do a whole lot of Get These Thumbs episodes. I'm going to see if I can do some more Super Mario Maker. I'm going to bust out the Wii U for that. Right now I have the Switch set up. And we'll see what happens there. Also, there's bowling next Sunday, and I plan on going. But there's the Elimination Chamber. Also, I might miss some of that. Unless they cancel the bowling night, which I would have no problem. I'd be staying home watching the Elimination Chamber. But I'm still going to make picks and predictions on that. So be well aware of that. The Dartmouth Mall will also be losing another store. Things Remembered. And there's one at Swansea, too. Swansea's closing anyway, so it's no... but Things Remembered's been at the Dartmouth Mall for a long time, probably as long as Sears has been. But they're closing because they filed for bankruptcy, as is Crazy 8, a.k.a. Gymboree. They're closing. Aeropostale's already gone. Sears will be closing in the fall. So a lot of stuff has been going on. So we know a lot of stuff's going on, and it's been it's been a good kind of year already to start. It's a crazy year going into the second month. We're going to be halfway through February already, so it's going to be nuts. I'm telling you. So yeah, we're not out of the woods yet for winter. There's 37 days of it left. I got to keep my head up, keep staying strong. We got the baseball season coming up. The Red Sox will be defending their title, and I'm really excited. Our World Series champions are, it's, it has been, having quite the year so far. Ay, ay, ay. I, been doing a lot of thinking. Like, there might be some changes I might need to make this year alone. Maybe there'll be some decisions I make would affect my life forever. What's going to go on, and excuse me. I do a lot of, I look at my current job, and it's like you had that hunch that something might drastically go down and it might affect you. And I may be thinking about that as a case. I may be thinking changing jobs if that's going to be the case. And but right now I got to hang in there and do my job, do the best way I know how. Try to stay positive about everything. And that's the most important thing you can need to do right now. Is try to stay positive, and that's the thing I need to do. I'm really looking forward to Gene's Famous Seafood will be opening up February the 27th. I'm excited about it. And I'm excited. So maybe I could get off the Taco Bell schneid I've been in the weekend. I mean, every time I eat those cheesy gordita crunches, man, they get stuffed. Especially the double versions, they get stuffed. They stuff you up fast, man. And I got to remember, I'm not a competitive eater. I used to eat like a teenager, but not anymore. But yeah. Sometimes you look at your life, and yeah, there's some negative aspects of it, but you're still standing strong no matter what. There's people out there that want to give up on their lives, and some end up doing something that that is not cool. But sometimes a lot of soul searching is what you need. A lot of thinking is what you need as well. Weigh your options. Pray about it. Think of your next plan of attack. Come up with a backup plan. And that's what I think I need to do. And that's why I'm trying to be very, very careful nowadays. What I say, what I do. It's something else. And, life may suck, but does it really suck in your eyes? Does it suck all over the world, or does it suck in your eyes? I could look at my life and say, it isn't that bad. But, RJ City, who was a professional wrestler, but also he was known as Gildar in the hybrid version of American Gladiators and MXC show from Nickelodeon. It's called Splat-A-Lot, and it's also aired in Canada as well. He said you're not living the dream if your fantasy is to have a mundane life. And he's right. But what the funny part about it is, I remember when I was a kid growing up here in New Bedford. You talk about early 80s. When I first visited the Dartmouth Mall, when it was known as the North Dartmouth Mall, like I said, I was fascinated with it. All the cool stores, the smell of popcorn and pizza, and the piped in tobacco smoke. It's like it has that musky type smell that screams 80s, screams retro mall 80s. And I remember, and I said to myself, I'm going to work at the mall one day. That was, when I was a kid, that was a dream of mine. Well, that dream was fulfilled. Plus, the other reason why I wanted to work at the mall, because I wanted to shop at all the cool stores that were at the mall at the time. Fast forward to today. All those cool stores, gone. My dream of working, I'm working at the mall now, but it's come a little bit of a nightmare. But I got to hang in there. Like I said, I got to hang in there. Spring and summer's around the corner. Spring is around the corner. Couple of, like a month and a half away. Well, basically, if you think about it, 37 days away, that would be 37 days away. That would be 5 weeks and 2 days. In 5 weeks and 2 days. Who knows what will happen between now and then? I know I have a vacation coming up during that week of spring. And we'll see what happens. Meteorological spring, I don't know when that starts. Hopefully they're right on that. And, life's never easy. We can sit here. I can sit here on the internet and go after every celebrity that has made more money than me, and go after every athlete that's made more money than me, and go after every wrestler and all that, every celebrity, and say I would say I don't like you because I'm jealous of your life. But what good does that do for me, right? Some people come and on the internet and berate those celebrities. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? Like if I get trolled on here on the internet, I've done that many, many times. Sometimes I would ask. Sometimes I want to ask that person, "What are you trying to prove?" Does my life suck? It does. I'll be honest and admit that. But I'm not going to go around stomping my feet, crying about every little thing, and crying to my parents, "Oh, my life sucks. What am I going to do?" One, that's immature, and two, I'm a grown man. So you may be thinking, yeah, you may think you're a grown man. Why are you living in your parents' basement? Unfortunately, I can't afford to live in an apartment of my own for right now. Maybe I'll start saving up my money. That could be my next step. But I need money for food and gas. And there's stuff that I want on the internet. I want to go get it. There's some times in my life when my childhood has not been up to par. There's lots of aspects of my childhood that I missed, and I'm trying to, get that part, like watching old school cartoons and playing video games. But, there's a lot of things that, nostalgic things that I want, there's clothes that I want on my back, and everything else. So it isn't going to be very easy to adjust to in life. So, I don't know, folks. I don't know what to tell you at this point. I just got to keep hanging on. Keep on right on going. Keep on trucking through. That's my attitude. Got to keep going. Got to keep on keeping on. I'll keep doing this show. I want to be real with the people, but I also want to be entertaining and having fun as well. But sometimes you got to feel in your heart. You got to share your life, share what's on your heart, share what's on your mind with the people out there. Maybe there's some people out there that need to hear what you have to say. Not just you. Like, I'm not the only one. There's got to be people that feel the same way I do out there. Like I said, I got to be thankful throughout my life. Life is what you, like I said, life is what you make of it. I've said it time and time again. Life is what you make of it, man. If you think it sucks, because you made it so. Because your sucky attitude made it so. You know. So, we'll see what happens this week. Of course, like I said, I'll update you if I have to. If not, well, that means everything will be humdrum, ho-hum, and all that good stuff. Just another 5-day work week, and, you know, to me, my routine goes like arrive, punch in, work, 15-minute break, punch out, go home. Rinse and repeat. But sometimes this winter could play some unpredictable tricks on you. We will see what happens. We will see. So, that's it for me. That's all the time I have on this show. Remember, just keep on keeping on. Don't give up on your life, guys. No matter what anybody else tells you. If you have a dream, go out and get it. If you're not living a dream, find a dream. Find a dream. Okay? So, thank you everybody for tuning in, and I'm hoping to bring you another episode of EML77 TV. I'll get you to 192. Hopefully I do a Get These Thumbs episodes, or better yet, Elimination Chamber predictions and picks. I'll do it on that. Now, if you excuse me, I got other things to do here, and trying to enjoy the rest of this day before I have to go back to the daily grind tomorrow, and possibly mentally prepare myself for what's going to happen Tuesday. Okay? And I will see you guys later on. God's blessings to all of you. Catch you on the flip side. Remember, pay attention. You just might learn something. All right? So keep on keeping on, folks. Don't give up. See ya.